Hello, hi, how are you? Hope everybody had a great, safe, and happy Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa, and looking forward to a new year. Just wanted to do an update, trying to get this in. I didn't make it the last time. Let's see, since I last talked to you guys, I was talking to you about support group and how I was disappointed in the one that I actually attended. Then I planned on going to one on the weekend, hoping that I would have more energetic people and have a more of a good vibe like I get when I watch you guys on YouTube's and how you guys share very much. Didn't happen. We had a big, huge snowstorm happen the weekend before Christmas, and we had about 28 inches, I think, of snow out here, so they canceled it. Can't go until next month in January, so I'll let you know how that goes. What else is happening? I have my pulmonologist appointment this week, hoping that it's going to go nice and quick and painless, that they won't ask for more tests like a sleep study. I'm very honest though, so I probably will end up with a sleep study because they're gonna ask me something like, do I snore and do I have problems breathing and all that good stuff. I hope not. So here's hoping. What else? Today I had my Psych eval done. I thought it was going to be really straightforward, to the point. No, didn't turn out that way. I kind of expected questioning such as what attempts have you made in the past to lose weight? Are you aware of the life changes that you're going to have to make with this surgery? Are you prepared to make those changes? What happens? What kind of supports do you have to help you with these major changes? How, you know, what are you planning on using to see my cat in the background? What kind of supports do you plan on using to help you with these changes so that you don't become overwhelmed? And what's the plan for maintenance, and what are you going to do as far as like any food addictions? What are you going to use in place of those so that you don't have problems with like substituting food for alcohol, drugs, sexual inappropriateness, etc. Hey, there's my cats in the background if you hear the noise. So that's what I expected. Were those questions asked? Yes, they were. But what kind of surprised me is I was asked, who do I pattern my eating behavior after, my mother or my father and whatnot? I'm like, what? I never even thought of such a thing. And what do I get out of the food eating? Do I have any eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia, or anything? I'm like, no, I don't like to throw up. Not that I think anybody really does like to, but I don't really don't. But I guess I do, you know, it turned out, I guess I did, because I had a habit of, I guess, hoarding in the past when I was younger. I guess I felt like I was always going to be without food or something. I don't know what the deal was. But she brought up different reasons why people hoard, and I'm really surprised at it, and brought up some other things that I have gone to see a professional, mental health professional in the past for issues that I've come up in throughout my life. Everybody has their changes and difficult spots. I just happen to have, in my opinion, some more than I share, but not as bad as most. Some people, I should say, not most people, but some people have even more difficult challenges than I've had to go through. But what I have had to go through has been tough, and I struggle with some stuff today. So I've sought a professional in the past, and after talking to her about some of these things, I kind of feel like maybe I need to talk to somebody again, because I want this to be the last time I have to be worrying about losing weight. I want to be successful, and I don't want anything to impede that. Now, what she's saying, some of the things that she brought up, she's not saying anything, she's asking questions, and I mean, forcing me to really look at that there may be some kind of benefit that I have gotten from being a large person. When I was young, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. Hopefully not everybody, and a lot less than I hope. I had a lot of unwanted attention when I was a young girl from older men. Very inappropriate advances and statements and whatnot. And could it be that I started gaining weight at that point so that I could make myself less attractive, you know, to them, and thus maybe not, you know, kind of fade in the woodwork and whatnot. And that I probably have done that to this, you know, to my present time, that, you know, when I want to avoid people and whatnot. I've also kind of used it as a barometer of who is my friend, because I even think about a time, and I'm rushing, so if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. I'm pretty open about sharing my life to a degree. But that, like, when we changed from elementary school into middle school, I had all these friends when I was younger. Wasn't an issue about being different then, but when I got to middle school, I guess, you know, popular older kids chose to pick on me because I was the big kid. And I thought then friends chose to side on the side of bullies, ouch, sorry, and pick on me, or, you know, not defend me as I would expect a friend would, to stand beside me. And so I learned that, you know, that harsh lesson that sometimes your friends aren't your friends. But that, you know, I noticed that the people who I surround myself with that are friends now really are, and they don't care about my weight. And maybe there's a certain level of me being fearful that once I'm thin, I'm going to be surrounded by people who are not necessarily real, you know what I mean, who are not about Melanie, the person inside, but it's more about, like, Melanie, she looks good in our group. Sounds really stupid, but I really feel that that's happens a lot today. So I don't want to get too long. I think I'm getting too long. But it brought up a lot of different things. So really want to address some of these issues that I really didn't realize are issues, but I want to address them because I want to be successful. So I encourage other pre-oppers out there that if you find that there's stuff that, you know, it's not just the diet, it's not just the food, it's not just moving your body and exercising, that there might be some underlying things that are impeding you from being successful, address them now while we have the chance. I mean, of course we can work with it after, you know, surgery as well, but, you know, start working on it now. Why have all that stress of changing your lifestyle and addressing some things that are maybe not so fun to remember and not so fun to access? Do that now. So I encourage everybody out there, if anybody else has had similar experiences or thoughts about what it is that made you the way you are, or keeps you the way you, at least like I am now, I'm a heavy person. I don't know, just thought maybe I'm not the only one out there. I haven't seen too many videos of, you know, talking about this issue so far. So hope everybody shares. I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully I'm under 10 minutes. And hope everybody has a happy and safe New Year's. Stay, you know, keep the drinking down to a minimum if you can. And do not drive. See you soon. Bye.